What is up, everyone, and welcome. We are here for the Varsity Votes tournament. We got Brown University versus Dean College. So Brown College Esports coming in. My name's Connykins. I am joined by LS. LS, how you doing, homie?
Doing all right, man. I haven't commentated in a minute, but I've been brushing up on my Smash stuff as of late again, so it's good to be back on the mic and definitely get into a crew battle, especially. This is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm honestly a huge fan of these crew battles. I think it's really cool to see that the collegiate esports space is, getting some competition. Really happy to see that a lot of campuses, universities, school boards are all on board with this. So I'm honestly really hyped to see how this is going to go down. Only time is going to tell for that matter, but we do have ESE going against Ultimatic pretty soon here. So those are going to be the first players starting off for the roster for both of these guys. We're going to see some Pokemon Trainer versus Cloud. I am very curious, LS. I'm not sure if you really know the matchup too well, but if you do, I'd like to maybe have you explain it a bit and see what maybe your predictions might be.
Okay, so I don't know this matchup all too well. I played like a little bit of both these characters when I practiced this game a lot. So I mean, excuse me. Looking at it on paper, I feel like Cloud kind of has a bit of an advantage over Pokemon Trainer. That sword giving them a lot of range to kind of snuff out Squirtle's approach options, especially stuff like forward air, and just any kind of throws that they could potentially get in on. Ivysaur, I feel like maybe might be a little more even just because we got Razor Leaf, and then you kind of have more of a hitbox to extend with stuff like forward air and back air, plus up air and down air killing so early with that character, and having strong kill confirms down throw to up B. Zard, I'm not really sure about, honestly. You don't really see a lot of Charizard, but a character notorious for having a lot of kill power. So really it's going to come down to just getting Cloud off stage and finding those opportunities to find those kills. Otherwise, as long as Ultimatic uses his mobility really well and that offensive pressure, he'll have a really good job against ESE.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I can agree with that for the most part. Like, a lot of what I feel Ultimatic is going to do with Cloud is going to be utilizing that range. Obviously, the limit is going to come into play, so we might see some cross slashes in there, maybe even some climb hazard to come back onto the stage, just because I know that Ivysaur, I think pretty much all the Pokemon within Pokemon Trainers, team can utilize a lot of that offstage pressure. They're, very capable of gimping. Ivysaur especially, I've seen Squirtle do it a few times, so I don't know. I think this should be pretty even. Both of these are pretty high tier characters. Pokemon Trainer especially, so I'm very interested into seeing how this is going to play out. It's just a matter of how these players kind of handle each other and adapt, who's able to take the most stocks, obviously, since this is a crew battle. So you got those 3 stocks and that's it, man. Like, you have to hang on. It's an endurance round, to be honest, so we'll see.
And that's another thing that's cool about these crew battles is just this first match is really going to be a good one to kind of set the tone for the rest of the match, especially if it's like a 1 stock lead, then they can bring it back and it might be even for the rest of the time until somebody's star player comes in. But other than that, if this is a straight a 3 stock right off the bat on either side, it's going to be really hard to kind of make that space up as the match goes on.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that this is going to be a close set. I think it will be. Just because, I don't know. I think these are some pretty good college teams. Brown University Esports. Actually, I was looking at their Twitter a bit earlier. They got accepted in that Twitch partner program. So I feel like these guys are established. These guys are official. They're not messing around. But then again, Dean College, I don't know, man. They could be the underdog. I would be very happy to see that be the case. But again, we're gonna see how these players actually play this out very soon. I believe they are just talking to TOs, making sure everything's ready to go. Just kind of talking some team strat, maybe some character lineup. We'll see. But I think this is going to be such an exciting match to go through.
Oh, it's going to be so sick. Collegiate Smash is just such a cool area because it's outside of that realm of pro players that in Melee, a lot of them are adults, they're kind of, they're not really in that cool, that college space. But in Ultimate, because we have such a huge variety of, a huge pool of players, and a lot of states have top players that are already in college. I'm in Georgia, so some of our PRs they were in high school and they were top 10, top 15, and now they're going to be going to college this year. So it's definitely just, I feel like, a really good chance to show off a lot of local talent for people's regions. These online events are great opportunities to show it off as well, just kind of these cross-region battles.
Yeah, 100%, 100% actually. Especially when you have such an awesome company as Ritual Motion, backing all this up. Now, shout out to them, guys. Check out all their stuff in the panels below. They got social media. They got some awesome products. They got those gaming skins. They're so cool. They're like these gloves that help you game better. I think they look awesome. We are about to get started with our first Match LS. This is gonna be dope.
That's gonna be so sick. And he's got the blue Pokemon trainer too. This is nice.
And I'm excited, bro. I am so excited. Let's see how this plays out.
All right, here we go. We got Ultimatic. I just read ESC's name. It says Smash Brothers. It says Smash Brothers is good. It says Smabuda Jozu. That's nice. Here goes Game 1 on Pokemon Stadium 2 are at a classic stage, very even already, and immediately seeing the switch to Ivysaur, opting I guess not to take Squirtle after too long, maybe just not feeling comfortable with this matchup off the bat with that character.
Yeah, possibly not the case. We are seeing a bit of neutral B exchange here, so things are looking pretty good in the neutral at the moment. We see some aerials coming out, but right now we see that Ultimatic, just utilizing their specials from Cloud, getting that nice forward air in. Like you said, that forward air is going to stop a lot of the momentum from ESE.
I feel like when Limits on deck, we're going to definitely see Ultimatic use that up the out of shield and just kind of get out of the sticky situations just like that. Now we're going to see the switch to Charizard from ESE. Are you going to classic Photo? And now he's like maybe trying to keep Cloud up stage for as long as possible.
Yeah, doing their best to keep Charizard, or keep Cloud off that stage. That's definitely important. Trying to go for that gimp right there with the neutral special, but sadly not going to work. We see Ultimatic charging up the neutral special, going for that forward smash, not going to get it. And we're seeing ESE throw a forward smash of their own and doing a nice job of it, sitting at 105%, already taking away the first stock from Ultimatic.
You know what? I feel like he's gonna stick this Charizard for a while. Of course he probably will, just because the weight difference, especially now, already at like 130 on this heavy character. But at the same time, like it's done such a good job at getting these kills. I feel like everybody's role on the team is pretty steady. I want to see what the Squirtle can do on this next stock if he doesn't just switch back to Ivysaur.
Yeah, I've seen Squirtle be very capable of playing in those higher percentages before, where they're able to have a lot more kill power than people would expect. It throws off so many players. We've seen it in some of the other tournaments I've commentated. But look at this right now. Look at this LS. Oh, ESE, bro.
He's doing such a good job of applying pressure with this character. It's honestly, I didn't expect Charizard to do as much work as it's doing right now. Getting rid of those two stocks, but now we're going to see that dash attack. Here's the Squirtle, Connie. I really hope that we get to see something nice.
Yeah, likewise. I think, okay, he's already switching to Ivysaur, so we're not going to see any Squirtle action, sadly. But luckily, we do have the Plant Doggy. The Plant Doggy is ready to come out. Throw out some Razor Leaves in exchange with those neutral specials from Cloud. But Ultimatic, just looking for any chance to even things out. They have to take away at least one more stock. If they lose, so be it. But they want to make sure that they take away that stock so they can make their team have a better chance throughout this crew battle. Again, this is a crew battle, you guys, so they have to make sure that they play to their best. There's no chance for messing up. Once you're out of this. So you have to be very careful. That roll away from the F smash was so close.
We're going to see any punish on that. There we go. I was going to say, ESC is doing a really good job just kind of reading Ultimatic and being able to cover these situations that he's put in. He stopped getting hit with those uppies out of shield. Poor freaking him. That second stock. Oh no! Oh
no! Oh, wow! So that was very unfortunate what we saw. So ESC is going to be taking that away, only losing one stock. What a great position to be in. Ultimatic tried to go for that suicide, a bit of a revenge play right there, but we did not see it succeed. We saw that ESE, got caught by that up special, that climb hazard, and went down with Ultimatic, but Ultimatic sadly knocking themselves out because they did not get the kill at the end. That is so unfortunate to CLS.
Rough, especially just like it's so bad because he was off stage and you've got to think like, well, I'm already down a stock and I'm not getting back to stage, so this might be my last like a Hail Mary play. I didn't even see if he could charge the limit while he was down there, if he was close to getting it back at all for like maybe like the limit climb hazard to kind of get back to stage. But shoot, I mean that's rough.
Yeah, I felt like they just kind of checked out right there. Honestly, they were just like, I'm not winning this. Hopefully my teammate's able to do this, but sadly that was not the case, as we do see Brown University Esports sitting at 14 stocks right now. Dean College sitting at 12. So for those of you guys just tuning in, welcome. This is Varsity Votes, the college crew battles. This is week 1 with Brown University Esports going against Dean College. So make sure you guys use !votes. Shout outs to all the TOs running the awesome events going on. Shout outs to Last, who's running the production. Shout outs to my homie LS. But yeah, so much great stuff happening right now on the stream. We are waiting for our next player, so we're gonna get that information for you guys soon. But what a first match! Some awesome stuff we saw from ESE.
No, that was a fantastic first match, and like we said in the like I said in the beginning, it was kind of like this might set the tone for the rest of the match, or the rest of the crew battle. So I mean, if the rest of Dean kind of plays like that, where they start with this opening momentum and then kind of slowly fail to adapt, I guess is what kind of happened. Because as the match went on, ESE was being able to, he could deal with the climb hazards out of shield, he could deal with like the approach options, and Ultimatic was kind of throwing, throwing those hitboxes out.
Right.
So, I mean, if that's what the rest of the Dean College crew is kind of like, then I think Brown University might have this in the bag with that already strong 2 stocks. But now we're going to see Sam64 with the Terry.
Okay, I respect that. I love to see the Shotos. I think Terry is a fun character in particular. I think I like Terry a lot because he's able to go so deep off the stage, so we're able to see kind of those cheesy plays, but then again, it's very easy to get caught out, especially against a character like Pokemon Trainer, because there are a lot of Pokemon that can get away with some off-stage shenanigans within that team. So we're going to see how Brown University is going to handle this. Maybe Sam64 is on the come up for Dean College. They're going to set things right for them. It's a matter of time. But then again, I'm just curious because I'm not sure kind of what their rollout is in terms of the I guess roster picks. Who's going out first, who's going out second.
Yeah.
But we're going to see that be the case very soon. We're going to learn all of that. So I see a lot of people in chat are watching this during their Zoom classes. Shout outs to school starting this week. So did you do all your homework, LS?
You know what? Today's Tuesday? I did.
Yeah.
I've divided up my schedule. I'll do like a class a day because I'm taking 5 classes. So you know what? For today, yeah, I did. And I lucked out too because none of my classes require Zoom meetings. It's all just like they give me the work and then I just do it. So it's nice.
Oh man.
What about you?
Yeah. I've done my homework so far. I actually goofed up because my Zoom class happens during my work schedule.
Ooh.
So I have to email my professor and be like, yo, can I transfer or something? Like, is there like another class I could get into that's a different schedule? But we'll figure that out. At the moment, we are not only going to transfer classes, but we are going to transfer into the match pretty soon here. We got ESE going against Sam64, some PT versus Terry. Look at these guys go, LS. I'm so stoked. Shout out to the homies in the chat, by the way.
I kind of hope that we see the Squirtle. We didn't get to see a lot of it last time, but I feel like maybe this might be the opportunity to see Squirtle kind of shine. Get the small, fast character against Terry. And I feel like the bigger characters, Ivysaur, Charizard, are going to have a harder time, as they're probably going to be in combo food, Okay, I thought he was opting for the Charizard for a second. I was like, whoa. Alright, but here we go.
Yeah, first off, Zard? I don't know, bro. That would be dangerous. Oh, yo! Okay, Sam64, I got faith. This guy's got some really decent neutral. I would say above average. This stuff is looking sick. It's got that power wave coming out. I like what I'm seeing so far, LS.
He's still at 0% already. ESC sitting at like 71. This is really nice, staying on the top platform. And I guess because Terry doesn't have a lot of vertical options to attack other than his up special. So right now, I guess Sam can build up that percent after maintaining some strong advantage. Oh my! Oh!
Got that power done, getting hit out of it, but he is going to use that input command to come back onto the stage. Some great stuff that we're seeing out of Sam64. Sam64, has a bit of decent percentage. Again, Charizard is kind of a heavy character, so he's going to have to be careful about how he approaches this. He is using the jab to come up, and he is coming back on the stage!
Oh no!
Oh, that's a stock right there!
Sam64 in such a great position right now. Only at 91, he's almost at go percent too. There it is. Okay, and alright, that perfect. Being too far close to the center. Oh, never mind. It immediately loses.
I was so hyped. I saw the go meter come out, and I was like, "Yes, Sam, you got this." But we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait pretty soon. So we do see that ESE is at 1 stock at the moment, so Sam definitely has a bit of room to work with, but that's not room that they want to waste, as he is the second player in the rotation of the side of Dean College. So Brown University Esports, definitely sitting in a better position at the moment, but I think Sam might be capable. He might be the one who is capable to take out ESE at the moment, and we're going to learn about the rest of their roster very soon here, but Sam looking really good at the moment.
Maintaining such a strong advantage just with all these command inputs, all these strong aerials. There's the up air that we haven't really got to see a lot of. I guess now it's coming out. No, again, Sam at 71, he's very close to having that go meter out. I think he can roll back from the ledge. You're going to see the back tilt start at 88. Oh, that kind of saved him.
Oh, he comes back. Let's go. I got nervous there. Thankfully, Sam able to adapt to that situation while going for the jab power dunk once again, but it's missing for the third time here, LA.
Oh, and there it is.
Oh!
No. Yep.
That's it. That's what we want to see. That is what we want to see.
It's up to ESE though. Great SCI on those first like 3 jab power dunks. Knowing like just how to get out of those. That platform I think definitely helped that last one land from Sam64. But now we're going to see the score shift 12-11. Sam64 only down 1 stock, and if they keep this momentum up in this next match, we might see the scores shift a little bit. Get a little more even.
Yeah, absolutely.
In favor of Dean College.
100% LS. I think that Sam64, doing some great stuff at the moment. Only down against 1 stock as opposed to Brown University Esports, so they're definitely able to even things out. I think they're more than capable. So far, from what I've seen, things are looking really good for Brown University Esports. They do have that, but I don't know. I don't want to say too much just because these guys are so even. We haven't really seen the entire roster come out into fruition, so I think I'm going to hold my tongue a bit on that one. But as far as I know, things have been pretty hype so far. I just want to see how Sam handles this next character, this next matchup, this next player that we're going to see.
Honestly, I feel like if Sam just keeps that offensive pressure up that he had, because in the beginning he came swinging with an immediate like 71% on ESE's Pokemon trainer. So I mean, if he keeps that momentum up and that kind of high velocity, then I think that he'll honestly be able to do a lot of work for Dean College.
Yeah, I think Dean College, doing some excellent stuff. We've only seen 2 of their players, but Sam definitely looking to be one of the more prominent players. So we are getting the information for the next player. That is going to be Brown University Esports' very own Random. We're going to see who he's going to play as very shortly. So they are picking characters, they're picking stages, getting all that info settled out, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm also curious because I'm pretty sure we're running a pretty regular stage list. I'm not sure if we're running small battlefield or anything of the sort. I know that we're definitely not doing like mixed hazards or anything. But I'm definitely curious to see what kind of counter picks we see come out, because right,
gotcha. Okay, so it is the box rule set. So shout out to those HBox events; those are sick. So yeah, Last is telling us he's on the production. He's like, yeah, these are my events, bro. They're sick. I love them. I love
Battlefield, FE, Town, PS. Yeah.
So the counter picks are Kalos and Yoshi's Story. So we're gonna see how that will play out. And it looks like they are selecting Battlefield. So we will be involved within the match very shortly. Looks like they just finished picking everything, sorting all of that out. So in the meantime, we will wait just a little bit longer, but it seems that they're just about ready for us.
Also, for anyone in chat wondering why we didn't see the other player leave the arena, it's because they're using the same switch over at Brown. So we're going to see a few of the players kind of just keep staying in here, I guess, depending on their rotation.
Yeah, so we'll see how this plays out. We are waiting for them at the moment. So here it is, Hero versus Terry. I'm hyped. We got some DLC Titans over here. So see how
I really like Hero, honestly. I like this kid. I think he's a really solid character. Every now and then I still hear the complaints about needing to ban Hero, but honestly, I don't think his stuff is that bad. I think it's just RNG, Really,
yeah, I don't know. He ain't that bad. He's manageable.
Alright, but
Look
here we
at
go on.
Salty. Yeah.
Salty.
Yeah. So here it is, looking pretty even so far. We see that Random, doing some excellent stuff. He's got that precision on him. Sam64 looking to dish out the same kind of trouble, going power dunk. Very dangerous off the stage, but he's going to come back.
I like that he's going through these combos though, trying to get these I think nairs and fairs into power dunk. I think it's a good idea. It's a lot of pressure, especially in the air.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's really what makes Terry such a great player. Like we were talking about earlier, or a character. I mean, what makes him so fun to watch is just able to go off the stage so deep and able to come back. He's got that go meter as well. But then again, Random's got a meter of their own. They got that RPG UI. So I'm very curious to see how they're gonna go with their mana management. Random almost getting knocked out there, but doing okay. Coming out with that side special, but I'm curious to see what spells they are going to utilize from that. But there we go.
I really like that because he hit him with the regular special first. I'm sorry, I don't remember, but he hit him with that first.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he tried to let go of Shield's dash, he hit him with the power geyser.
Yeah, power wave and then power geyser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Some King of Fighters terminology for you in the chat. So, okay. So Random trying to hold their own here. They did lose a stock, but that is okay. Sam64 also, just sitting down at one stock. So in Brown University, they do have the lead at the moment just by one stock, as they did before. But hopefully they are able to close this out, make things a bit more advantageous for them. But Sam64 definitely not going to let that be the case.
Yeah, I was going to say, Sam definitely kind of right now playing, of course, at a deficit because he was down a stock in the beginning, and not getting as much offensive pressure off as he did in that first game where we got to see him kind of shine. But again, only down one stock, and I think that if he keeps this kind of momentum up, Hero's kind of running around looking for these options to hit. As long as he maintains these nice recoveries, and forcing Random in these sticky situations. He's got Go Meter back as well, I think this is definitely a fantastic opportunity.
Oh, Sam. Yeah, Sam at a very dangerous spot. Any attack could kill them. Same goes for Random, but Random's not the one sitting at one stock at the moment. We are going to see the Buster Wolf come out. Some excellent stuff from Sam. Sam's still at 143%, but I don't even think that matters to him. That guy is so happy that he got away with that.
You gotta be really careful. Any of these aerials at the right position close to the ledge are gonna definitely kill, even if Heroes have these low percents, and the up tilt's gonna do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. I've got to say, Sam64 did get knocked out of that, but I think that Buster Wolf alone probably made his team so happy.
That was so solid. It was so clean, too. Just as soon as he gets back to the ledge, you just let it rip. That was nice.
Yeah, that was sick. So that was another excellent match, I've got to say. GG's to Sam. They are getting knocked out, but Random, though, just barely hanging on. They did have that stock advantage, so they are going to see the light of day for a bit longer, but they might be kind of shaken up just because they did lose a stock that they probably didn't want to lose in the first place. But we're going to see what else they do with Random at one stock at the moment. So
Yeah.
hopefully the next matchup is not going to be too difficult to kind of scare the team. We do see that there is a bit of a communication error, so we're going to get things sorted out for you guys in just a moment. But yeah, what an exciting match.
Such an intense Buster Wolf that it crashed the room, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, so I guess there have been some Nintendo issues. I guess on the rise, maybe a potential smaller Battlefield is on the way, but we are gonna get that figured out. We do have a producer, working very hard, guys. So please be very kind, polite, respectful as we are trying to get this situated. But we're just restarting the game, making sure everything's okay, so we can get this crew battle on the way for all of you.
Yeah, and again, shout outs to Varsity Votes and Ritual Motion. This event already is really sick, and getting a cast list of this crew battle is really cool. I hadn't heard. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know either of these universities existed before this, but seeing that their players have already done such a fantastic job in the beginning of this crew battle, it's really cool seeing this collegiate level Smash kind of come out and shine.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said earlier, these are some of my favorite events just because I love to see that people, because I guess my mom's a teacher and stuff, and I've worked with a lot of teachers in the
Oh,
past just
same.
from my own experience. So it's really sick to see that people within the collegiate space and just those within the education boards and all that are very supportive of esports. They look at it for what it is, just something fun to do, hang out, sportsmanship, all that great stuff. So really happy to see that both of these schools, coming at it for some competition. That's what you love to see.
No, it really is amazing just seeing everybody kind of while we can't go to locals, we still have these cool online events and people kind of pitching in, working together, and then seeing like the like the big universities and stuff as well kind of help make that a reality. That kind of support is always amazing and welcome, especially in like this community.
Absolutely, because we are a community. We gotta support each other, man. That's what it's all about out here. We esports
Yeah.
in this, but we are seeing that the room is back up. We have the players coming back, thank goodness. So we are gonna update all of that. Shout out to Last, working very frantically behind the scenes, trying to make sure that the room is back up in action. So here we go. But yeah, so I think this is going to be another exciting one. For those of you just joining us, this is Varsity Votes. This is a college crew battle with Brown University Esports going against Dean College. Some Super Smash Brothers 5v5 action for you guys with Brown University Esports sitting at 10 stocks and Dean College sitting at 9. So we're going to see if Dean can possibly come back. But then again, Brown University might want to remain triumphant.
Yeah, I mean even then, it's just.
All right. So we are going to Yoshi's. We have Tiger on the side of Dean College. He is going to be playing as Bowser, King Koopa himself. So we're going to see some of that action happen very shortly. Looks like
right. Let's get into it.
Speak of the devil. There it is.
All right, here we go. We got Hero and Bowser. Honestly, I feel like this might be a little more in Bowser's favor as long as they just get in. You can swing those forward airs, got the strong up, he had a shield.
Yeah, true. I mean, Tiger has only one stock to worry about, so could be easy peasy lemon squeezy for the King of the Koopas himself, but only time is going to tell. So they are ready to go. Random, try. Again, I'm really curious to see what they're going to get away with. It doesn't seem like they really utilize spells all that much, especially in a situation like this where you don't really have time to get away with that because Tiger playing as Bowser can get so much damage on you that it's going to be difficult to manage.
Yeah, definitely about picking the spells as hero. It's all, like using the down special for the UI, get that menu up. It's always kind of like it's very risk reward, because if they're too close, you're not gonna have time to get the spell out. If they're too far away, then you're definitely gonna have time to avoid it. It's definitely just kind of about having the knowledge of when to let it rip.
Yeah, we got the Accelerado into play, so Random trying to hop and bop around the stage, not getting hit, but I say it, Caster's Curse, that up special from Tiger coming out. Tiger going for that neutral air, going for the up smash. They're looking to close this out, trying to get into up air. Rolling back.
The double roll back.
Look at this, so dangerous. Almost hitting Tiger with that up smash.
Honestly, I expected Tiger to come out, play a lot more aggressively with Bowser. Instead, just kind of being very patient, waiting for Random to kind of mess up so we can cast him with these up thrusters out of shield, and just kind of find these small opportunities to attack on big damage. Already at 113 now.
Ooh, yeah, if there's anything I've learned, respect random crits, respect those spells. They're more dangerous than they appear to be. Whew, okay, so Random had a little bit of trouble coming back on the stage. They finally managed to do so. They're looking to get that stock, going for the up throw, but they're not going to see it. There it is. That's the punishment.
Jab punish. Ooh, going deep.
Oh, Random. Random, you are a dangerous man. Look at that forward air. That's going to do it. That's good stuff right there from Tiger. So tying things up 9-9. Yeah, Random was doing some pretty good stuff, just trying to hang on. That was really dangerous. I'm really surprised they played it the way they did, especially with that down air. That looked like such a great opportunity for punishment right there. I know you called that out as well, LS. I'm surprised they just went for the jab, honestly.
Yeah, it might have been just a bit of a panic option, It's like they just landed on your shield. Bowser down air, anything he throws at you that's got that high velocity is always scary to kind of look at. So you're like, oh, what do I do in this situation? So it might have been a panic kind of jab, instead of a forward tilt or an F smash maybe. But good stuff to Tiger, evening the scores up. I'm definitely happy that this isn't a wash like I thought it had the potential to be in the beginning. And now Tiger gets to go into this next battle with a full 3 stocks, not having to drop any stocks to worry about.
Yeah, definitely. There's been... Okay, so we are going to see on the side of Brown University Esports, Stinzy playing as Joker. So we're going to see how this one plays out. They are selecting the stage at the moment, making sure that the players are all in order. So we are going to FD. So I think this should be an interesting one. We're going to see some Joker versus Bowser. I don't know. I think this matchup is relatively even. I want to say a little bit more in favor toward Joker, just in my opinion, just from what I've seen at my own hookles and just, I guess, tournaments I've casted. But then again, I think we could be surprised.
I think it very much kind of these matchups against heavies in general revolve around how well can the other character or other player turn the heavy character into combo food. The faster the Bowser is out of there, and the quicker, in this case, I guess you get our son, you tack on that big damage. You have a lot less to worry about in terms of Tiger trying to head back with Bowser, put on a lot of damage, swing these forward airs out, and Bowser already an odd case because he's a heavy character, but he's so fast.
Yeah, true. That
It's
and
very
I
like
think
you don't
I
see
think
that a
just,
lot.
yeah, just to add on to that, I think Tiger's playstyle, he's not too aggro, at least from what we saw last match. Things might be different here, just getting that easy percent with the neutral special. But we might see that Stinzy, could turn Tiger into combo food. We might see, I don't know, but we do see the Bowser bomb come out. That's gonna do some punishment to the shield. But Stinzy having a bit of trouble coming back onto the stage. Thankfully, managed to do so. That up special is gonna miss.
Yeah, I definitely think Stinzy's gonna probably have to back up against Joker. He tried so far already to kind of go in, swing, set up some big stuff, but now he's at 113. This is a big deficit. Arsene is gone as well. That might be up.
Tiger.
I think Stinzy's just got to slow down, play a little more patiently, try and find these opportunities where Tiger swings maybe like a forward air or tries to get like Duffy out of shield, but he whiffs, and then find those opportunities. But right now, keeping the advantage state is just something that's really hard to do.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right. I think a lot of what Joker kind of gets away with is being one of those faster, heavy-hitting characters, despite how light they are. So it's, it can be a bit tempting to just go in like that. But I think you're 100% right when you say that Stinzy, just like what we saw right there, has to wait for the opportunity to strike, go for that F smash against Tiger, and try to even things out, make things a bit more settled here, try to settle the score a bit. But that's exactly what they're doing. So let's see how this continues to play out.
Yeah, now we're kind of seeing this advantage from Stinzy. He was keeping Tiger in the air for a decent amount of time. Now he's going to use that A-Hawk to kind of come back. As long as he just kind of uses that speed, that velocity Joker has, get around this character, he should definitely be fine. But there's another command down. Those are so scary.
Yo, Tiger! Tiger's confident. Look at that taunt, the F air, and then he taunts again! What a beast!
Bro, Stinzy's mad. Nobody just waits on the platform like that. You've got to be like mad or just like I've got to stock, bro.
Tiger out here like Stinzy, more like Stinky, bro. I got this. Oh man, what a bully, dude.
He tough guy through that A-Ha. I just realized.
Yeah,
he's a tough guy through that.
What a monster, bro. What a monster. So, Stinzy trying to hang on here. They're at 33%. They almost got the Arsene. Just about any attack should do it here against Bowser. There we go, the dash attack. Okay, so things are starting to pick up. Stinzy has a chance. Let's go, Stinzy.
Say back up, just kind of throw out those Agons, put on the damage from afar, and as long as you can do that, instead of having to commit to any of these, dash attacks, you saw him get whiff punished with that from the back throw. So as long as he just keeps the momentum going from this kind of distance, Joker, one of the best characters in the game. So that means he can play a very versatile style. Like, you don't need to just be up front. You can throw out these A-Hows and these Agons, you can shoot these projectiles out, and not have to commit to anything too crazy. The percents are relatively even now.
Oh! Yeah,
my bad.
It happens to the best of us LS, but yeah, we did see that Stinzy did get taken out by Tiger. So Tiger is going to walk away with another player down. So Tiger probably pretty happy about that. But GG's to Stinzy, doing some great stuff. They just got a bit too aggressive there. You got to watch out for that Bowser side, but you have to respect a lot of Bowser's moves. It's very scary. So unfortunately, Stinzy is down for the count, but we are going to see the next player come in very, very shortly. So we'll have some more action for you in just a second. But yeah, what a great match, I think that was really hyped to see, some of the best characters in the game once again, clash a bit. And I think it was really funny to see Tiger with some of that BM. I'm curious as to if he's gonna kind of
Uh,
reciprocate that, knowing that he only has a stock left.
Honestly, I think as long as he keeps playing the way he just did, he might be able to kind of get away with that more. And Kane, I'm looking in chat, and we're seeing a lot of. We see a lot of. I love the support we see from the other players. We see like a Let's Go Stinzy, got the Let's Go Tiger. So it's good to see everybody's homies kind of coming out tonight for this crew battle.
Yeah, absolutely. We love to see the support. We'd love to see the pride in the chat. So make sure you guys are shouting out the homies because that's definitely what they love to see. If they ever look back on the tournament, if they're gonna see that, they're gonna know. They're gonna know that you're shouting them out, bro. They're gonna know it. So we are going to Kalos, and we are gonna have JG playing as Lucina. So we're getting some Fire Emblem action. But yeah, I think Lucina, definitely kind of a great character to go against Bowser. Lucina also a very fast character. They have some really good out of shield options. It's just a matter of how JG plays this. How they want to set the pace. If they want to play more aggro, if they want to play more cautious. But then again, we did see how playing aggro against Tiger was, and it was a very dangerous game. So JG is gonna have to be very careful about how they handle this.
Yeah, I definitely think that just the Bowser matchup is a lot of these kind of story characters. A lot of it is just kind of like playing pretty cautiously, mix up a lot of those. Because if you throw out a lot of forward airs, and you keep landing with these arrows, you can get punished very easily by Bowser. So I think that maybe trying to mix in a few like tomahawk grabs or something, kind of mix it up there, and just kind of maintaining these stocks you have now in order to kind of slowly whittle down Bowser so you don't put yourself on the line is going to be very important for JG to do if he wants to even the stocks out with Bowser or with Tiger.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of the way I play like against Bowser's, you gotta just bait them out. Like a lot of what I've heard is just kind of bait them out, let them, make those fatal mistakes where they're in a position to punish, and then you just go for it, bro. You just punish that. So that's kind of like a lot of what you gotta do when you deal with heavyweight characters. So we're gonna see if JG is able to pull that off. You see Tiger taking away those stocks so they can even things out, have them ready to go. But just a few seconds, we are going to see JG go against Tiger. I'm really excited how this is going to turn out.
All right, here we go. Right, and on Kalos as well. So I think that this definitely gives JG the room he needs to play cautiously. Just like that, we see the punish with the down throw, getting some arrows off. Already at 45%, I like this a lot. I like already just kind of not pushing too many buttons and definitely knowing when to swing that parallel Falcon that holding on to.
100%. And we see Tiger having a bit of difficulty getting some percentage in. They did get that up special in, but obviously not going to be enough. Just 25%. Can't really KO with that quite yet, but Tiger looking to still put on that pressure.
Hey, that's right. Okay, I like that. We see the fade back fair from JG, kind of trying to punish the forward air from Bowser. That was scary. That was awful.
Yeah, so JG, they just gotta play this smart, which is what they've been doing. Obviously, I think they're doing a really good job of making sure that they don't get in too close. Their spacing seems to be really good, just from what I've noticed. We see that back air come out. Let's see if they're able to get the KO here on the ledge. They're not going to get it. They're kind of whipping the side B, but they do have the neutral air come out into play. Tiger in a very tough spot. 143% going against Lucina. Lucina is at 86%, so JG could be easy to KO.
Oh no!
Be very smart about this.
They're doing a really good job just avoiding getting hit by a lot of these uppies out of shield, but opting for the up smash. I guess they think Tiger is going to be a lot closer to the shield. Very dangerous position to be in at the ledge against Bowser.
Stay again. Okay. So, yeah, unfortunately, they did get hit by the up special and then the side B onto the platform. That's going to take away a stock from JG. So, Tiger, very happy to get that stock. They are having some difficulty coming back onto the stage. This is it. Oh! He's living!
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, almost.
Okay. There it is. Yeah.
Alright.
Wow.
So it's like Brown University Esports JG only down one stock right now against Dean College. It's kind of been the tone of this this crew battle going back and forth. So we're gonna get the next player in here in just a moment, and JG just has to, I guess, do their best to even it out. Just depending on whoever might show up next.
Yeah, so we are gonna get that information shortly, but I think that was excellent stuff that we saw. JG obviously closing that out, doing some excellent work for the side of Brown University Esports. Lots of the homies showing up in chat to make their voices heard, so they're happy on the side of Brown University Esports. But then again, I feel like we also have to shout out Tiger. That was some excellent play from them. Taking out two players, and then on top of that, getting a stock onto JG. That is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, no, that was it. Was he did it in such a good fashion too. You're
Yeah,
gonna get
so
Grand, yeah, Grand Packard coming in with another Pokemon trainer. This time on the other team. So I'm curious if their style might mimic ESCs from the beginning of the crew battle, or maybe we'll get to see more of a I don't know what to call it. I guess maybe more left down. And they're going to
we are
Yoshi.
going to Yoshi's. What was that you were asking, LS?
I was just, because I want to say more rush down, but really what I mean is I just kind of want to see if Grand Packard uses more of that Squirtle, especially maybe depending on this matchup. I'm not totally sure about how Pokemon Trainer and Lucina go against each other. In terms of who might win, I would assume it's Lucina, but not by like a wide margin.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see how that's going to play out. I know I was talking earlier with you about how exciting, that rushdown Squirtle can really be. I think it's really hype personally. I don't know if Chad agrees. I don't know if you even agree, LS. But well, actually, I do know because you were excited to see it. But I really think this rushdown Squirtle is so fun to watch. I think Squirtle is a beast. So I don't know. I'm a huge fan of a lot of Pokemon trainers that kind of exceed the norm, or I guess divert from what you'd expect, and kind of just decide I'm just gonna play one character at a time. I think that's really interesting to watch. So see how this goes.
Alright, here we go on Yoshi's story, and starting with the Squirtle, and we're gonna see, I guess, JG. Oh, you're gonna drop that first stun, that's right.
So here we go. It begins.
Yoshi's story as well. This is probably a very good stage for I want to say it's a pretty good stage for Pokemon trainers just because at those high percents, Zard can get those nice up throw kills just off the top.
Yeah, true. I mean, definitely vertically is a really good stage for a Pokemon trainer. I know it might be a bit difficult for Lucina with this matchup, considering that, I guess, horizontally it is pretty big. So you might have a bit of trouble, especially with a lot of the moves some of the Pokemon get away with, some of their more ranged attacks or some of their projectile-based ones. So it could be a bit difficult for JG, but knowing JG, I think we might be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job.
No!
I was gonna say they're doing such a great job of staying on the platforms and kind of watching how they approached against Grand Packard. This Pokemon trainer, a nice forward smash though to make up for that SD. Yeah, and the immediate switch to Squirtle, so maybe if they can tack on more of this, or more percent, keep the pressure going, they might kind of get that early kill with Lucina against Squirtle off the side.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, after that SD, there is a lot of pressure onto JG to make up for it. Thankfully, they did get that one stock, but that might not be enough, considering they only have one stock left, this early into the run, so they have to be very careful. They are hitting a lot of combos, so I do admire the precision coming out of JG. So, JG definitely doing their best to make up for it. Excellent job of it. And Grand Packard, trying to cheese off that. We see the parries come out. JG comes back onto stage. Ooh, nice back air. Okay.
Oh, I like that. I love the mobility that we're seeing come out of JG. And right now for Grand Packard, of course, still playing while maintaining kind of center stage, and JG kind of being move around, but that up B is gonna do it. That nice strong vine of Grand Packard's the Ivy Sword. That's gonna be JG out, and Brown University on their last player of this crew battle.
Yeah, so that was very unfortunate. JG, sadly, SDing right there. I don't know if they accidentally hit their, I guess their one of the shield buds on the controller. I know pro controller, that can happen to a lot of people. I hear it all the time that it happens, but I'm not sure what the situation was. But sadly, JG is out now, and we are moving on to the last player on the side of Brown University Esports. So Dean College is currently winning. Grand Packard, sadly, did what they had to do. So they did, take out JG. They want to get that dub. So it's all the pressure's on this last player on the side of Brown University Esports.
Yeah, they've got a lot of ground to kind of make up for.
So we are going to see on the side of Brown University Esports, Moon, who is playing as Lucas. Yeah, I called out last, might be. So, but I am getting this information forwarded to me in live time as we cast, so I do apologize for the error. But we do see that Moon is in here. Mooners in the chat for those of you guys that are excited. But this is the last player. They are going to pop off as Lucas, or so a lot of the people in chat hope. We're going to see what Moon is capable of. I want to see those Mooners in the chat. LS, what are your expectations going into this?
Well, with the stage being FD, personally, I think that FD is the best, if not one of the best stages that Lucas can kind of go, be on. And I feel like definitely the lack of mobility that you have as Pokemon trainers, on platforms or anything, can really come in handy when you're playing as Lucas. However, Moon just has to play on their absolute A game. I think like even losing one stock is just enough to tilt the scales a little bit more in their favor and put Brown University Esports in a bad spot, because you can't afford to lose that when they still have another player kind of sitting in the back. So this has been a really close crew battle though, and we're gonna get Persona 3 Mementos. Persona. Oh, that's right. Persona 4. That's right. 3 is the.
Bro, Golden just came out. Like the Steam version just came out, bro.
I literally bought it today. I'm not even kidding. I bought it like right before stream. I bought it.
Fake fan.
I've only played 5.
I don't even play the game and I know this, bro. I'm sorry. Anyway, anyways, speaking of callouts, look at this excellent stuff coming out of Grand Packard, putting on so much pressure against Moon. Moon at 70%. They definitely have to rack up the percentage, set things even, because they have not only Packard to worry about, but the last player on the side of Dean College. So there's a lot kind of on the line for Moon here. They have to be very smart about how they play this. They have to play almost a perfect game, try not to lose any stocks, try not to take any unnecessary damage, and make sure that they are on their absolute A game for what could be their last game if they don't play this to the best of their ability.
Yeah, Moon just having a really hard time, especially dealing with the Razor Leaf. I feel like that spot that Ivy saw pretty early on is definitely a strong replace, because
Fire bullets, dude.
That's tragic.
It is so tragic. But Moon, look at that! Look, carrying into the up smash. Moon is a beast. Moon is here to slay. They are looking to close things out, set things straight. They only have 2 stocks left, but numbers do not matter to Moon. Moon is out here for one thing, and that is for blood. That is to get those kills and take away those easy stocks. They have to deal with Squirtle at the moment.
If Moon can at the very least just get rid of this, get rid of Grand Packard's last stock, bring him down to the last character, he'll still have 2 whole stocks to work with, which, of course, it's not 3. That Flare Blitz ate up that first stock really fast, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see it coming. I don't think anybody really did. But this Ivy Sword just does such a great job of applying its pressures. Dealing with the Razor Leaf is just something that Moon's been having a really hard time doing throughout this battle.
Yeah, absolutely. We see them get some F smashes in the mix to reflect them back, do some knockback to Grand Packard, but we're going to see very soon if it's going to be enough. If they're able to take out Grand Packard, they might have a chance at setting things straight, but then again, that last player, that might be the hidden boss, the secret anchor, so we're going to have to see. But Grand Packard,
that was worth it.
Oh, that was so dangerous. That could have been so bad, but we see the shield come out. That's going to be the grab. The up throw. That's going to kill. That's going to give Moon the perfect opportunity to go against this last player with 2 stocks, doing an excellent job. Moon might be the hero that Brown University Esports needs.
All right, chat. I want to see some Mooners in chat, bro. I see a Fly Me to the Moon. God, Moon is a beast. Let me see those Moon. Bro, any Mooners?
Yeah, where the Mooners at, bro? Make yourselves known. Make yourselves known. Come on, Moon Gang.
Dean University, 3 stocks. Oh my God. Dean College, 3 stocks. Brown University Esports, 2 stocks, with Moon doing their absolute best to try and shift the momentum of this crew battle. I think that early in this crew battle, Brown had the lead, and now I've seen a bit of a shift, and now they're down only one stock. They didn't get to play that perfect set. The flare books kind of came out of nowhere. But this might be what they need to kind of bring it back. If they play phenomenal first stock, even things up really early on, I think that this might be able to go back in Brown Esports' favor.
Yeah, absolutely, LS. Just to kind of point out from the chat. So we do have Mint playing as Ryu. We are going to go to PS2 to close things out. So, this is going to be dangerous. This is going to be dangerous. I'm really hyped for this. Moon's definitely going to have to hold on. This is the endurance round for Moon. This is where they have to be so careful. But I think this is going to be a hype matchup. Seeing Lucas go against that Shoto character. Two characters that are excellent at, I guess more of a rush down, more direct play style. So I'm curious as to how that's going to clash. It's going to be more dominant throughout this, but it begins. Here we go. Also,
go ahead.
Oh yeah. If Moon wins this, we got to do the Moon Man chant.
There's a Moon Man chant.
Oh yeah, we got to do it. If Moon takes this, we're doing it. LS.
All right, I got you. But I was gonna say about Ryu, just as a Shoto, so the region I'm in, we have a Catchy. He's a pretty high level player. He plays all the Shotos, and he's kind of our main resource for any kind of like Ryu gameplay. And we see a lot more of a campy style when it comes to playing Ryu, just because you have such access to the different Hadokens. You got the fast red fireball, the slow one. You've got the different blue versions of it. So I think
Yo!
Let me get some
Moon!
Let me see some Mooners in chat.
Oh my god, Moon! Moon is sending these dudes to the moon right now. Moon is just trying to hold on, doing some excellent stuff. Although they are at 92%, they
the top. Yep.
The top's that's gonna kill it.
Top.
What? Oh no, dude! All right, Moon has to play their heart out. This is their last stock. This is the last stock of Brown University as a whole. So all the pressure at the moment is on Moon. If they can tough this out, if they can handle it, I'd be so impressed if they were able to do this. But then again, Mint is such a tough horse to deal with, such an unusual character for Moon to handle. I know a lot of people have some experience with this, but then again, Mint, kind of the odd playstyle, playing a bit more campy, like you said. So,
ooh, air dodging in this time instead of getting caught from Tatsu earlier. Good stuff. Knowing that he can't air dodge out, or else he's going to keep moving forward like that. And right now, Moon just looking for these opportunities. Hasn't been absorbing a lot of these Hadokens, as we saw like in the beginning of the match.
Oh!
Gotta be careful.
I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. I want to see Moon be able to tough this out. This is so close. The underdog trying to capitalize off of this 110% on Shoryuken! That's going to take things out. That's going to be Dean College taking it against Brown University. So Mint closing things off. 2 stocks.
This was an amazing crew battle. Fantastic stuff too. Both schools, we love to see again the collegiate esports kind of come out, especially in these nice online events. Thank you, one more time, Ritual Motion, Varsity Votes, hosting this amazing crew battle. And if you guys have not done so yet, you guys make sure to register for Varsity Votes Ultimate Singles at SmashGG/votes, a $500 prize pot, hosted I think also by Ritual Motion and Varsity Votes. You guys can follow Ritual_Motion on Twitch, streaming a crew battle per week leading up to that singles event. And of course, I am LS. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at LSMewtwo. Now I'm joined by Connie.
Yeah, thank you. So like LS said, definitely check out LS the homie, guys. Shout outs to Last, doing the production. Excellent stuff from him. Definitely a pleasure to work with. Love being part of these events. Shout outs to Grayola for helping us out and organizing a lot of this as well. Shout outs to Ritual Motion for letting us stream all this. You can follow them on Twitch. You guys, please drop them a follow. They're so awesome. They've been such a pleasure to work with. Also, they're going to be streaming crew battles once a week, like LS mentioned. And don't forget to register for Varsity Votes Singles. Smash.gg/votes. $500 prize pot. How can you say no to that? But once again, guys, I'm Conniekins. You can find me on Twitter at @It'sConniekins. I do a lot of esports casting, streams, anything in esports, I do it. So check me out. But Yeah, shout outs to LS, and thank you guys for watching. Definitely a pleasure to be here. Definitely a pleasure to cast this, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you guys so much. It was great to be here. Good night, guys.